Alright, another knife. This one is the Benchmade Griptilian. This knife is roughly 8 inches long, a little more. Blade 3 and a little less than 4 inches. And the handle is a little more than 4 inches. I'll put the exact numbers on the description, so look there for that. I got mine with the serration and straight edge, but you can get one in straight edge. Blade is 154 cm stainless steel, black coating, Teflon, I think. This is a Mel Pardue model, and I've looked at his knives, and he does amazing work, especially with the Damascus type blades. Yeah, check out his work. I mean, it's good stuff. Click. Let me think. I know I want to say something. Oh yeah. Modified drop point, they call this. And as you can see, twisting around the design. This is the full length Griptilian, 8 inches, a little more, or the Benchmade 551. They have a mini Benchmade, which is 6 inches. I think that's the 550. Yeah. The handle's made out of Zytel. It is camo, obviously. Ambidextrous thumb studs, and they have the access lock. If you don't know what the access lock is, you bring your access lock down, open, close your knife. It's easy, really. The thumb studs on here, because the access lock, there's no ball bearing, and if you don't know how the access lock works, it, like, right now it's holding the blade in place, and when you put it, you pull it out, it holds it in place. But when you hold it down like that, your blade moves freely. The only thing holding it is the pivot screw. So it doesn't have a ball bearing. So if that bothers you, because you gotta put extra force behind the thumb stud, you kind of gotta go with it. Instead of some models where you just kind of just push it out, you kind of have to really put your force behind this one. So keep that in mind, because they also have a thumb hole kind of knife too, where kind of think of like spider cup. You kind of put your finger in the hole and just push it up. Grips on this knife are amazing. You got about 1.5 inches just on your thumb in this grip, and that is not coming out of your hand. Grips there, and this hold. What do you think? Reverse. You got grip there for your thumb there, grip there for your top two, grips there for your bottom, and and this is pretty much as solid as what they call the hammer hold, I think. This is as solid. Sometimes you think it's a little less solid than the hammer hold, but this one is as solid. Belt clip. Belt clip is nice, not too tight, not too loose. Can go on both sides. Lanyard hole. I don't have a lanyard. A lot of people do put a lanyard on. And if I do get a lanyard, which I think I am, I'll have to show it on another video or something, Yeah, I think that was good. So this knife is about $80 to $85. Comes in an array of, the handle comes in an array of colors: black, sand, yellow, pink, camo. So shop around, because you could find it cheaper. You could get the thumbstud hole one, like the Spyderco. If that's, if you think the thumbstud one will bother you, you guys could. I mean, it's not really hard, but sometimes you kind of fail sometimes using the thumbstud. Although you could also use the thumbstud in the whole method where you push up. It's easy. Anyway, yeah. So whole. I think they sell a bare metal one too. I don't know if that's the 154 cm metal or if it's different metal. They have mini Griptilian, which comes in an array of colors, and yeah. If you like this camo here, I definitely recommend it. Even if you're not like a hunter. I'm not a hunter, obviously, but I mean, like, but this, like, the camo is not like really camo. It's very, as you can see, it's a very classy kind of camo. It's, I don't know, it's classy. It's not like hunter camo. It's, kind of a classy kind of camo. It's nice. I think, in my eyes, this is the best handle. Yeah, I don't know. That's in my eyes. If you like black, go with black. If you like pink, go with pink. If you like yellow, go with yellow. I don't know. Whatever you want. I think that about covers the Griptilian. Let me tell you, this is worth the price. It's definitely worth the price. So, if you like the look of the blade, and I think this has pretty much become everybody's collection now. So, probably people watching this probably have it, but if you are watching it, you don't have it, you're looking for something, Benchmade, a cheaper Benchmade, higher quality Benchmade, which this is blue class. If you know anything about the classes, red class is a lower quality, yet a lot of red class knives kind of rival the blue, but this is a blue class knife, which is, excellent quality, good quality, whatever. This is the more premier Benchmades. So yeah. So if you're looking for kind of a blue class knife, you don't want to spend too much, like 130 or so. Now this is a little cheaper, 80, 85. Sometimes I've seen it for 75. Sometimes, sales all the time on this kind of knife because it's so popular. But yeah, if I had to ever duplicate buying a knife, I would duplicate buying a Benchmade Griptilian. This is a very good knife. I've used it around a bit. I have a little bit of time left, so I'm going to show you. I've used this knife around a little bit, and it still stays sharp. I think that's good for the steel, good point to the steel. It's still very sharp, And if it ever gets dull, you turn back to Benchmade. $5 shipping handy. They put it up nice and whatever for free. Send it back to you. You got a sharp Benchmade. So, I'm running out of time. So, Benchmade Griptilian. I recommend this knife, really.